School mornings here used to be full of tears and people forgetting socks. Thankfully, I have found a couple of things that have made the mornings a little bit easier. So today I'm gonna share with you 5 ways and things that I'm doing that make school mornings easier. First up is to make tomorrow's lunch at lunch today. So instead of waiting until dinner cleanup, like at the end of the day or the morning of, I always pack our school lunches at lunchtime the day before. The kitchen's already messy, the food is already out, and I'm already in food mode for my other kids who are at home. So this helps shift the chaos from out of the morning and lets me sit down a little bit earlier at night when I'm already feeling tired from the day. Next up is getting a hair bin. Our hair stuff used to be all over the place depending on what it was, so I specifically made a hair only school bin because my kids are only allowed to wear certain colors. So I put all of those specific colors in a specific bin with hairbrushes, with clips, with hair ties, with scrunchies, with headbands, all of the things they might need for school. It's all in one place and I can grab it. It's a small shift, but removes so much running around. It's also really allowed my kids to be more independent with their hair because they know exactly where it is. Everything is always accessible for them. And as they've gotten older and can really take ownership of it, it's been working out great. Number 3 is to fill water bottles up the night before and have a specific spot where they go. Somehow water bottles were just always forgotten or last minute things. As they were running out the door, they'd say, oh, my water. So now we just have a routine where water bottles are filled up at the end of the day and placed on the radiator, which is right by the door in the mudroom, and everything is right there so that they can grab it before they go. It's one of those small things that has just made the mornings feel lighter. Number 4 is that I actually moved all of our socks into one bin and it's downstairs. Coincidentally, right on the same shelf as our hair bin. It's not just my kids that struggle with socks, right? This one was so simple to do, just moving socks to downstairs, but it's almost the exact opposite of how people treat socks. Like socks are always in your bedroom drawers, right? But this one switch has stopped the need to go up and down the stairs several times, which is such a lifesaver, especially on busy mornings. And lastly is just the way that I interact with my kids. So number 1, I will give them a huge hug in the morning. I think as my kids have gotten older, you know, the 7, 8, you don't like think of them in that toddler way where, you know, you wake them up and you give a big hug and you talk to them in that baby voice. But I noticed if I kept doing that with my older kids, my school-aged kids, their demeanor was completely different right away. And then the second part of that is that I've switched from long explanations like, hey Juliana, can you please put your shoes on? To one word asks, like, Juliana, shoes, backpack. It keeps things clear and direct, and I think it removes some of the overwhelm of just having to listen longer for a kid. I'm sure there's some psychology behind it on why this works, but I have found that it definitely is working better and I don't have to repeat myself as many times. And then the last part of this is that I have started waking them up 10 minutes earlier to be able to build 10 to 15 minutes of play into their morning routine. I have found that when they can go in the playroom and just be kids a little bit before they have to go off to school, they are a lot less grouchy about school being too long and never getting to play and all of those things. So that has really helped as well. So that's it, 5, well maybe 7 little hacks that we've been using here that have made our mornings a bit easier. If your mornings feel a little bit chaotic, then maybe you can just pick one from the list to try yourself. And if you have something that is really helpful, I would love for you to leave it in the comments. Maybe somebody else can use that as well. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.